What's up, bitch tits? My name's James Reeves. You're watching Mailroom number 53. We're going to kick this one off with a little Harpoon Rec League, which one of you guys sent in. Looks a little like hobo piss. The head even looks like a nice frothy piss that you took in the grass, you know? It smells like piss. Is this an IPA? Doesn't say if it's an IPA or not. I don't see it on here, which I think it is an IPA. It's a closet IPA. That's good. I hope that means breweries are ashamed for making dog shit and Christmas tree water and calling it beer. All right, admin bullshit. You guys know you can skip all this. You all have sent me a lot of books, and I'm going to absolutely cook your book. If you send it to me, I'm going to roast it. Most of it's going to be low-hanging fruit anyways. It's all like sci-fi. Again, I think I said last time it was Shadowrun meets Sailor Moon meets Brazzers, and maybe a little pinch of E.T. That's what your books are most of the time. But I'm proud of you for writing these books, and I'm glad you send them in. I have made like the TFBTV library for all the books that have been sent into TFBTV Mailroom. Just go to books.gun.team. Pretty easy. Like all the rules for our giveaways, the winners I'm about to announce in a moment for July. That's tfbtv.gun.team. I own that domain. Go to books.gun.team. There's a list of all the books that have been sent in. Well, not all of them. There's only like 4 or 5 because I forgot a bunch of them. So if you have sent a book in, send me an email, james@tfbtv. Tell me which episode it was on. Send me a link, preferably to like Amazon, but whatever. Send me a link to the book. I'll add it to the list. Everybody else out there, please check out the list. I put my favorite books on there too. There's a separate list there with books that I've read. I haven't read a book in like frickin' 2-3 years. But my list is on there too. But support your fellow mailroom enjoyers. Cultured, erudite gentlemen just like you. Cheers. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I've had worse. More admin bullshit you can just skip. You guys know if you're on Patreon, Utreon, Subscribe Star, you get access to our private chat room. We've got the TFBTV Discord. There's a public room and a private room for supporters. I jump on there pretty frequently, at least once a week, so feel free and ping me. I don't care. We do the Q&A videos for supporters only. That's Hop and I answer your questions once a month, typically on the 15th of every single month. You guys get patches. If you're at the $30 and the $100 level, every denomination of $100, you get a secret patch. Those are really cool. Our most recent run, there's one back there somewhere, Flecktarn, made out of actual Bundeswehr uniforms. Really cool. Can't make this shit up. All hand sewn by Mil-Spec Monkey. Took forever to make. They were like $12, $13 each to make. But we love doing that for you, and we love coming up with new secret patch ideas. Finally, we've got the gun giveaways and the Blue Alpha gear giveaways. Patreon told us we are not allowed to do giveaways anymore on their platform. So if you're on Patreon, I'm sorry, thank you for supporting us. You still get all those other perks I just mentioned, but you don't qualify for the Top Gun Supply gun giveaways. We give away 4 guns and a $250 gift certificate every month. And 4 of you will get Blue Alpha gift certificates for $100 each. How do you win? Check the official rules at tfbtv.gun.team, but if you're a member at any level, you're automatically entered. You don't have to do anything. It's automatic. You're automatically entered to be a Blue Alpha gift certificate winner. And if you're at the $5, $10, or $25 level, you're automatically entered to win one of 4 free guns we give away every single month from Top Gun Supply, and they're good ones too. It isn't like crap. Finally, we give away a $250 Top Gun Supply gift certificate to one lucky member, who is a member of the limited $25 tier. We only have 100 members on Utreon and Subscribe Star that could be a part of that, and I think it's totally full. Thank you guys so much, top tier supporters, for your support. So, without further ado, Blue Alpha, the winners are, the 4 winners, $100 gift certificate. You can see your name right here, $100 gift certificate from Blue Alpha. I'll email you probably in a couple of days. Congratulations. Now the big one, here it comes, right here. The 4 gun giveaway, up, it's taken off. And here it comes back down. The 4 winners of the gun giveaway for Top Gun Supply and our one bonus winner from the $25 tier who gets a $250 gift certificate. Gentlemen, congratulations. Let's open some gosh darn mail. I apologize in advance, guys. This is going to be a light one tonight because I've got 9 days until I sit for the Mississippi bar as I film this. In fact, by the time you watch this video, the Mississippi bar will have been over. I'm taking it July 26 and 27 in Jackson, Mississippi. Maybe I'll do a meetup after. No, I'm coming right back after the bar. But in any event, I'm going to keep it quick. I got 2 packages and I got 3 envelopes. I just spilled beer all over. This one's definitely a wedding invite. Let's start with it. From Callie and Corey in Sorrento, Florida. I know Sorrento. It's not far from where I'm from. Join us for the wedding celebration of Callie, Todd, and Corey Pullman, August 27, 6 p.m., the Orlando Country Club. Hold on a second. Trying to find my cell phone to check my Outlook, see if I can make this one. August 27, Orlando Country Club. That sounds pretty fun. Get wrecked off Miller Lights, hit on Callie's bridesmaids, and when that fails, probably her mom, if she's still alive. You kids have a good time. Hopefully I'll be able to make it. Probably not, but you never know. Ooh, Bodymore from Sean. Dear James, I turned 18 10 months ago. Promptly bought a Remington 870 because I thought, well, this is what I can afford, and if the world goes sideways, a 12 gauge is versatile. Sure, why not? I just got my first AR-15. I saved money and bought parts over time to ease the financial struggle of buying guns on a near minimum wage college kid job. It was a long and lengthy process to get a rifle lower, but I ended up getting traded a used arrow lower from the manager at a gun store that built my AR. That's great. Dollar for dollar, I think I've said this before, dollar for dollar, Arrow, I think, is one of the best companies out there for ARs. In fact, I was just doing something with mine. God, I'm setting my X300 off as I'm picking it up. But this was my first Arrow that I built myself at Thunder Ranch, the first time I ever went to Thunder Ranch, and this thing's a real madman. So Arrow, dollar for dollar, great rifle, and I love those guys. It's been pretty great so far. CMC trigger and a Jizzle Geisley buffer system. That guy's out of his mind, Bill Geisley. I don't own any of his stuff. He seems like he's crazy. And because I bought parts over time, I ended up with a nicer gun overall. See, I mean, look at this. Kid's 18 years old and he does better than you fucking hacks out there that are buying Anderson and stockpiling Palmetto State Armory ARs. This kid's doing it right. Saving up, buying it piece by piece, being patient like an actual adult, not just a legal adult. I'm the only one in my house who owns guns. Nobody in the house is anti-gun. They just don't have any. This all being said, I want to know if I should have some sort of legal protection as an 18-year-old. I'm from Maryland. How do you even have an AR-15 in Maryland? I mean, aren't they illegal? I mean, they have to be. The only way I'm shooting in a defensive situation is if someone busts through my bedroom door. Yeah, no shit. And even then, dude, your pretty little 18-year-old ass is going to be in the clink faux show in Bodymore. They're not going to just let you spend the night in your bed the night you shoot somebody. We don't have a standard ground law. Oh, man, probably duty to retreat state. Oh, yep, and actually have a duty to retreat. Florida, when I was 21, for maybe a year or two, Florida was duty to retreat for a very short while. I hope that never happens. I don't want to shoot anyone, but should I have a U.S. Law Shield membership or something like that, even though I don't carry because I can't, just because I have a home defense firearm? Maryland is half communist, half, where you can own most everything, but a lot of it's heavily restricted. Basically, the state makes it so hard to own assault weapons that it's not worth it. Oddly enough, ARs with heavy profile barrels are not on the list, but any other profile is. So I have a heavy barrel on mine. You guys know I don't get involved with politics, but that's the thing that I love is the people who make the laws have zero fucking clue as to what they were doing. I'm not sure if it's better or worse that way. I mean, what do you want? You want somebody who like really knows a lot about guns, making gun laws, and then figuring out the crap that they can outlaw that you and I really want, instead of having these accidental workarounds like heavy barrels. As far as heavy barrels go, you guys saw my video. I did like the $500 AR versus the $1,500 AR or something like that. I did my Bravo company against my DPMS with a heavy barrel. And I have to admit, I'm confessing now, I've never said this before, I did that video in bad faith because that Bravo company, which I love to death, it's like my most favorite rifle, but that gun uses the enhanced lightweight fluted barrel, which is great. And the accuracy was phenomenal. I mean, we were, 1.5-inch groups with cheap ammo or something like that. But we were getting sub MOA with that DPMS that I think I paid $200 or $300 for that upper. And I knew that that thing was going to absolutely put out. And it did. A heavy profile barrel. This barrel is a heavy barrel. It's the same diameter, you can see here forward of the handguard, all the way back to the chamber. Now, why is that significant? First of all, it is a heavy barrel. This gun is heavy as shit. In fact, the BCM, which has a full-length aluminum handguard and a 30x optic that by itself weighs over 2 pounds. The BCM is only 1/10 of a pound heavier than this DPMS, which uses plastic handguards and has a much lighter optic on it. And that's probably because of this heavy barrel. But in exchange for that weight, there are distinct advantages. I'm showing you some footage from another YouTube channel called LFD Research, and they were kind enough to allow me to use some of their high-speed footage showing AR-15 barrel whip. Look at that. Kind of surprising, huh? That thing's flopping around like a naked 40-yard dash, and you wouldn't know it unless you looked at the high-speed camera, and that does directly impact accuracy. So heavy barrels will go a long way. Really, to be fair, I should have done an apples-to-apples comparison because my $450 AR, or rather my Butler's $450 AR-15, has a heavy barrel. My personal BCM has a medium contour barrel that has been fluted. Presumably, it's going to have a little bit more barrel whip. I don't think I'd want to have a heavy barrel gun. However, if that's all you can get, the barrel harmonics are going to be awesome. That gun is going to be stiffer than me at my 7th grade Sadie Hawkins dance. And it's going to be able, even if you got something like lower end, it's going to outshoot, I would say, most guns that are substantially more expensive with like Medcon or lightweight profiles easy. So you'll be fine. But to answer your question, I am the U.S. Law Shield Independent Program Attorney for Louisiana. It's a program that I believe in. It's a program that I get a little bit pissed off at. It's cheap, right? It's the cheapest one out there. It's a little bit like Spirit Airlines, but not shitty. You know, everything's a la carte because you can just pay $11 a month. And like if you're not traveling a lot, you can do $11 a month and you're covered. In state, you've got the bare bones coverage, but the most important component is you're getting a free lawyer all the way through trial, all the way through appeal, civil and criminal for $11 a month. I think it's the best dollar for dollar. And what I mean about it pisses me off is I get a lot of phone calls where I feel like, okay, I had a bouncer who beat some woman's, male bouncer beat some woman's ass in Baton Rouge. I had to represent him completely free of charge because it was covered under the U.S. Law Shield policy. So, it's like a simple battery case and it's not that big of a deal. He didn't use a gun. I represented him, got the charges dropped. And for that matter, brag on myself a little bit, I am undefeated in Louisiana. I've been doing this, I want to say, for about 4 years for U.S. Law Shield. Nobody convicted of a felony, nobody pleading to a felony. So I think it's a good investment for $11 a month, especially if you own a gun. Drew from Belmont, New Hampshire. I like New Hampshire a lot. Linz and I went to Rhode Island the first time. I mean, I guess New Hampshire's a little bit friendlier with guns, but God, if I had to live in the Northeast, I would live in probably like New Hampshire, Maine, or Rhode Island. We did Newport, Rhode Island. That was pretty dope. Dear James Reeves, thanks for the content that TFBTV and yourself put out. Always glad to see a new video in my rotation. Drew P. This looks like an X-ray of a Gen 4 or Gen 5 Glock. Kind of a random thing to send in, but thank you for thanking me, Drew. All right, from Tristan in Pennsylvania. Okay, it's not a book. It's just like the next level of serial killer, a laminated letter. Dear Butthole, I give $5 for 3 months subscribe star. Why come no gun? Give me gun. Gun me. Gun now. Me gun. I want a lot now. Also, you should do some kind of marksman contest. Oh, all of a sudden now we've got complete sentences. With your cousin Keanu, that would be badass content. Do it for a promo or charity or something. I can't think of everything. Do it for the views, James. Do it for the kids, James. Please send me free gun shit. I won't tell the others. Bribe and close. So do. Thank you. Thank you. Sir Tristan of Camel Toe. Shoefly Pie Porter, ale with molasses and vanilla, Lancaster Brewing Company. Thank you for the beers, and thank you for the letter that was equal parts disturbing in medium and in substance. God damn it. What am I doing? Okay, this one's kind of weird. Got kind of a grab bag here. Let's see, let's read the letter. May 2022, dearest Jeeves, I just want to say you have an exquisite beard, and I think she suits you well. See, I could have seen that one coming. Like you, I was in the closet the other day, so I decided to unload many things on you, so I hope my package brings you joy. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Do you like the big grip and stiff trigger pull of a Beretta 92 FS? I sent a few spare mags. If they're 10 rounders, I'm going to be pissed. For when you feel the urge to LARP as Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. Maybe I could even be your partner and save you from a tight spot with my 6-inch Python. Anyway, I can't wait to meet you just to say, tonight, you. It's going to be so exciting for you when you attend your first bug chaser party. A positive energy will overcome the negative void within you! Exclamation point. Your simp from the Sweetie Squad, Hand Banana. P.S. You have nice little bitch feet. Dude, this box smells like my grandma's couch. All right. Vicksburg National Military Park, Mississippi. Maybe I'll go check that out. I actually had this as a kid too. The Confederate currency. Bought it on a field trip, I want to say, to like Fort Pickens or something. Wonder what would happen if I went and role played. Went to Larry Flint's Hustler Club dressed in like a gray wool uniform and tried to stuff this, found some G-strings. Let's see, U.S. Space Camp, got a couple of unit patches in here. Like, I don't know if I'm dealing with a 14-year-old or with a 40-year-old with the mind of a 14-year-old. Can't figure that out. I mean, this is just shit that looks like it came from a school field trip. Laces. Jesus Christ. A bunch of random currency. Dude, a Holland America Cruise Line backpack. The wartime coin collection. Did you just send me a yard sale? Is that what this is? A Babe Ruth minted collector's card. Association of Levee Boards, Louisiana koozie. This is a pen. Wonder what kind of pen this is going to be. Got a little letter opener. Women's pantyhose. A mitt. Dude, are these souvenirs? Are these like souvenirs from people you've killed? Is that what this is, man? Is this like some kind of weird kink? Like right now you're probably pumping off, sitting here watching me open the souvenirs of people. Look at this little kid's tie. Are you? Well, here's a Beretta mag. That's pretty nice. Thank you. Like D-milled 50 cal round, a couple of those. American President's coin I mean, Canadian coins. This is just handwritten on envelopes. Canadian coins. Like, next thing is going to be, there's going to be a little bag of teeth. A little bag of teeth in here. The last thing in here, Stephen Vogel, Special Agent, Federal Bureau of Investigation, U.S. Department of Justice, and handwritten on the back, this is really creepy. Post Office Building, 701 Loyola Street, 6th floor. I'm not fucking making this up. That is the post office building where I pick up these packages. Listen to me, you sick fuck. Stay away from me and my son Hop and our YouTube channel. Thanks for sending in the package. If you guys find me dead and there's a bunch of Canadian coins and shit scattered around my body, we all know who did it. All right, let's do one more. Scott from Royal Oak, Michigan. I actually kind of hate Michigan, but you seem like a pretty good guy, Scott. Hey, James, love how your show puts out savage honesty in a sensitive FUD world. Watching the shooting video with you in shorts, lying prone with your greased up legs has affirmed my sexuality. You didn't say which way. While I was vomiting, I designed and made a squishy VP9 grip. It should give you better grip after you coat those dolphin smooth gams in baby oil. I've actually never replaced the grip on this, but I would say that I would, but this thing looks like a piece of shit. Is that a pube? Oh no, it's just some kind of weird like excess, I hope, from the, either that or you just like baked a pube into this back strap, which would be a weird thing, and I just stroked it after you just talked about your sexuality and like my dolphin smooth legs. So yeah, it's definitely a pube. But anyways, this thing looks like a citrus juicer. There's no way I would use this. If you like them, I don't. Give my channel a shout. Buddy Spiked. It would justify the totally useless purchase of a gold Desert Eagle. Stay classy, Scott. Hey, Scott, good news. You don't actually have to purchase a Desert Eagle if you have a YouTube channel. They'll send one to just about anybody. Really sorry to cut this one kind of short, but I got to go back, study for the bar, and maybe watch like a couple episodes of, Love, Death, and Robots. I'm watching that on Netflix. Can't get enough of it, and it's great because they're like 10-minute long episodes. Really enjoying that. Really enjoying you. Is it time to stop Mailroom for my own personal safety? Possibly. I think people are getting a little bit too close. Things are getting kind of weird here at TFBTV Mailroom. If I'm alive, I'll see you next month. Wish me luck in the bar.